I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a static sale of items that I think would make fantastic gifts for the vintage lover in your life, for the uranium glass collector, for the dog lover, for the woman that just needs a pretty candy dish. Fill it with candy, you got a perfect gift. So I'm going to show you 13 items today. So it's not a long static sale. To purchase an item, you just need to drop the number of the item down below in the comments. And if you are watching this later and you're wondering if something's still available, you can always comment on the video or you can send me an email. My email will be in the description box and it is claudiakvintage@gmail.com and K is spelled C-A-Y-E. I will be invoicing, if you purchase something today, I'm putting this up Saturday. If you purchase something today, I'll probably get you invoiced Sunday or Monday. If you purchase something Sunday, I'll get you invoiced Monday. But if you purchase after that, I won't get you invoiced until the end of next week. So I think that's everything. Let's get into it. Let's see all the pretty, pretty things. First up is this Fenton hand-painted iridescent compote. So no chips, no cracks. And it shows on the bottom who it is painted by. It is hand-painted by D. Robinson. And I know Fenton collectors sometimes like to collect certain painters. So if that's important to you, it was D. Robinson. I love the detail on the column here. I just think this is gorgeous. It's this height. I can tell you exactly. 5 3/4 inches at its tallest point, it looks like. The ruffles on this are so pretty. And it's got a pattern here that makes me think of snow. And then, like I said, the column on this is so beautiful. And the glass is so thin. Look, you can see my finger through it. Or so clear. It's not so thin, it's so clear. Anyway, I think it's gorgeous. So, $30, number 9 for the Fenton poinsettia or poinsettia, depending on where you're from in the country. Everyone pronounces it a little different. $30, number 9. And then next up, I had to keep this piece for a while because it is so cool. It is like 10 3/4 inches tall with the lid. Now without the lid, just under 4 inches. It's crystal, if you didn't hear that ding. And it is this gorgeous candy dish. Look at this. It's amazing. I could not find the maker on this one, but I'm gonna guess West Germany. In the 80s, a ton of crystal came out of West Germany. This seems very much like the other West German pieces that I have been able to identify and sell. So let me show you the shape on this. Isn't that awesome? So it is hand etched here on the bottom. It's got these little scroll feet, 4-footed, and then it is etched with strawberries. And you heard the ding when I tapped it with this. So crystal, probably West Germany. It's the top for me. It's the top that I fell in love with. It's a gorgeous size. And I kept it displayed up there with actual crystals in it, because I wasn't ready to sell it when I first bought it because it's just beautiful. But it is time. So this beautiful crystal candy dish with etched strawberries, probably from the 1980s. $20, number 13. $20, number 13, and it is heavy because it is crystal. So it will have to go into a big box, and just factor that in your shipping prices. Also, remember that the prices that I'm asking do not include shipping. Shipping is extra, but I do not charge a handling fee. So what you get charged in shipping is exactly what I'm paying in shipping. Next up, here's another one. I could not identify the maker, but look at the optic on this. Oh, it is gorgeous. It's got a really nice polished top, and this feels like a thin layer of cranberry glass over clear. Here's the base. And it is this big. Since I couldn't identify the maker, I do not know anything else about it, but it is in poly style, but I don't believe it is in poly. We're looking at like 6.5 inches tall, but width wide, like 6.5 inches wide. It's the optic for me. How pretty would that be filled with silver Christmas balls or mercury beads? So pretty. This one is $20, number 19. $20, number 19. Next up, we have some Tiffin glass. Tiffin satin glass. This is an extra wide compote dish with this swirly. I always love the extra little details on a gorgeous piece of glass. So I love the swirl on here, and it's uranium glass. Satin Vaseline uranium glass. No chips, no cracks. This one is $35, number 3. Oh, and the height, let me tell you the height on this one. It is 5 inches tall, but width-wise, 7.5 inches wide. Just gorgeous. Next up, this is a piece I have never had up for sale because I had to enjoy it for a while. This is a new Martinsville Double Swan perfume bottle from the 1930s. So here is the top. Here is the bottle. There's no breakage to the nose. There's a little bit of dust in the bottom, you can see through there. So at some point in time, somebody must have taken the top off and had it sitting open. But this is from the 1930s, so we are looking at almost an antique piece here. So beautiful. Let me tell you how tall it is. With the stopper, the glass stopper, 6.5 inches. Without the stopper, we're looking at a little less than 3 inches. So 1930s new Martinsville Double Swan perfume bottle, and it is $50, number 2. $50, number 2. And it's amazing. Next up, we have a little Indiana glass, but I love this one. It is the Mount Vernon candy dish, and it has this brass finial for the handle. They made this in multiple colors. Of course, Indiana glass made everything in multiple colors, but I just love this one, especially for this time of year. Put your ribbon candy in there. fill that up and gift it to someone. This is just so pretty. So Mount Vernon Candy Dish by Indiana Glass, $15, number one. $15, number one. Oh, and it's this size, so it's not a big one. I just think it is just perfect, just the way it is. Look at this. This is Orion, Japan. Still has its sticker on it. And this is a nice size figurine. So he stands 6 1/4 inches tall, but from tip of nose to tail, he's like 9 1/4. So no chips, no cracks. He is in lovely condition. So if you have someone in your life that collects dog figurines, if you have someone in your life that has this kind of a dog, it's a lassie. He's gorgeous. And he is $12, number 16. $12, number 16. Being very careful because every single thing I've got today is breakable. Also, as a reminder, when you are getting your packages from anybody, if there is something ceramic or glass in it, let your package warm up inside for 24 to 48 hours before you open it. You do not want your items to break. And cold to warm environments can cause breakage with your vintage items. So you want to be really careful that you are letting your packages warm up. Next we have Little But Sweet, hand-painted Westmoreland bell. The flowers on both sides. And bell alert, I'm going to ring it. But this is just a dainty one. Like 5 1/4 inches tall. And very uranium. Look at the glow on that. So again, with satin glass, and it's yellow. So here, let me show you the Tiffin one again. Here's the Tiffin glass. This is Westmoreland glass. But both have a gorgeous, gorgeous glow. Yeah, that glow is amazing. And this one is $15, number 20. $15, number 20. Next up is this ceramic basket made in Italy. And there you can see on the bottom. And this is a nice size ceramic basket. So it is a little more than 9 1/2 inches wide. And then height-wise, we are looking at 6 inches-ish. So it's got this beautiful twisted handle here. This design on it. And here again, this is a perfect thing to fill up with homemade cookies or candies to gift to someone. And this one, the Made in Italy ceramic basket, $20, number 5. $20, number 5. How about a piece of Fenton? This sweet little dish, hand painted. It's got this beautiful opalescence and this really pretty design. It stands 4 1/4 inches tall, and at its widest point is 4 1/2 inches wide. No chips, no cracks that I know of. Let me double check. And this one was hand painted by A. Farley, maybe? It is just the sweetest little candy dish. Again, perfect to put a little something in. This would also, I think, nicely hold a pillar candle. And maybe that was what it was intended for. $15, number 15. $15, number 15. Okay, next up, well, I guess technically I have 14 items because I have a choice. I have 2 hen on nests. So if you know somebody who loves that retro 70s vibe, I got you. I got you. And I know that there's a generation that really enjoys this 70s. My niece at one point was going to decorate with a very 1970s theme, and her fiance is like, So let me show you the bottom of the amber one. So there is no damage to the base. And then there is the tiniest of chips right here and right here. But when it sits down in the base, you don't see them. That's why I'm including this. I tried not to include anything that had a chip or a crack, but I did want to include this guy. But no damage to his tail feathers, no damage to any part of his head. So that is the amber one. These are Indiana glass, so we all know what size these are. And I believe I read once that they produce those in more color than any other glass company that was making hen on nest. Now, we do have a manufacturer defect on this one, and I will show you. This is what happens when the molds start to get old. You get some of the beads are a tad smaller than the other ones. So you've just got these. Yeah, I think you can see it. Those 2 beads. But other than that, no chips or cracks on the bottom. And then let me make sure, because I think we were good on this one. Yeah, I'm not feeling anything. So tail feathers good. All his bits on his head are good. Just the little manufacturer's defect on the couple of beads there because this mold was getting old. So these are choice. You'll put in the number and then you'll put in amber or avocado. So $15, number 7, and then you'll have to let me know which one you want. And my cat is over there eating the treat. Blueberry. You guys, he keeps tearing my tree up. Okay, second to the last item. Hollywood Regency. I love this. I know this is not everybody's style, but I just love it. So you've got your 2 little, I'd call them cherubs, but they don't have wings. So your 2 little naked babies right here. You've got your glass base, and then you've got your glass top. This would have been a fruit bowl. And let me tell you how tall, because this is a big mama jamma. Okay, we're looking at like 9 inches tall and widest point 10 inches. Blueberry. So this is super fun. Again, you can put any variety of gifts in here to give this. And it looks beautiful with vintage brooches in it. Any kind of vintage jewelry kind of like hanging off of it. It looks beautiful that way. So I gotta set that down. It is also heavy. And that one is $25, number 6. And last but not least, let me see if I can, I have a full desk, you guys, is a Tiffin, again with the satin glass, Tiffin satin glass candlestick. The candle is not included, but I did want to show you it with a candle in it because it's so pretty this way. But this, another beautiful addition to a uranium collector's collection. Yeah, I said that right. It glows beautifully and it is stunning. So no chips, no cracks. It's in beautiful condition. Four and a quarter by 4 1/4 the base, and then it just stands like 2 1/2, 2 1/4 maybe. Candle not included, just the candlestick. It's got this really pretty detail here. And this candlestick, $20, number 4. $20, number 4. I hope that you enjoyed my collection of Christmas gift ideas. Thanks for watching. Remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else, especially this time of year. Bye, guys.